G2 may try to sign Kalist. G2 is already playing its offseason 2026. Kalist, KC, AD carry could be the main objective for G2. What is this? There's a strong source that says... Oh, it's muted.
Espera que G2 en esta offseason haga de nuevo un segundo intento y hará una oferta por fichar a Kaliste. No sé qué va a ofrecer.
But I don't want to be that guy, but I swear to God, Esportsmaniacos, I'm not here to like call them out, but every fucking offseason, they say some stupid bullshit and they're like, we have a really strong source that this might be happening. And they say some crazy shit every year. And everyone's like, oh my god, it's gonna happen. And then like the way it's worded half the time, it's just weird. From Esportsmaniacos, depending on how playoffs and worlds goes, G2 might try and sign Kalist. Okay, guys, if you know, if my team plays, news to everyone, if player doesn't play well, there's a chance that he may be signed and replaced with a player who could be better than him. Just in case, you know, depending on how they play at these international events, there is a chance that I might try and sign him with a better player. There's a chance. Now, you might call me crazy that I want to win and sign better players. But here's my rumor. I'm leaking this now. Watch out. And then that shit just... Imagine being Hansama. You're sitting there. Some guy says it on a fucking podcast that player might be replaced if player doesn't play better with a better player. And that player just happens to be you. With sources, trust me, bro. You're sitting there looking at Caps and fucking... And Lebrov and like, what the fuck? Is this the... What the fuck do we do? This is awkward, isn't it? And now you've just fucked the whole team up, probably, because they're at Worlds with rumors that they're going to get replaced. And you get some interaction. I just think that's a load of horseshit. Call me fucking crazy, but what the fuck is the point in even saying that or this post? Actually, guys, I have a really credible source that Caps is considering leaving G2 if they don't get top 8 at Worlds this year. I can't tell you who said it, and I never will, and you might forget about this in 2 weeks, but I heard from a really trustworthy source that that's possible. Now, like my tweet. Now, like it. It's like, I don't understand the whole concept of this. The only thing that you can say is player might get replaced with player if player plays bad and player is playing better. And it's like, everyone kind of knows that. Why do you have to name drop people to make it seem more credible? Who are you actually what are you achieving with that? Sorry. That shit just rubs me the wrong way. That just really rubs me the wrong way. It's just pure, like, clickbait. And has no fucking standing at all. Esportsmaniacos is just clickbait. Buddy, clickbaited successful. Yeah, sorry. I guess engagement successful. The thing that annoys me is that, like, it's now on Reddit, I guess. I don't know how many comments this has. 475 comments. Which is mental. It's like, now imagine you even open social media once as Hansama. And your whole Twitter mentions are like, oh my god, you're getting replaced with Kalist. Or they're like, KC fans are adding, being like, you'll never take Kalist from us. And he's done nothing. He's just trying to fucking focus on winning the finals. And now, during his season, just before the biggest tournament of the world, some fucking random rumor's been spread because they needed some engagement farming. And now he has to deal with this bullshit for no reason. And he doesn't even know if it's true or not. Sorry. Side rant. It's just this shit has happened more and more over the last, like, 4 years. Over the last 3 to 4 years, I swear it's gotten so much worse. Like, I don't mind the whole LEC Wooloo, like, off-season transfers when the seasons are done, you know? I don't really give a fuck about that, you know? It's like off-season, there's rumors, people want drama, there's no league content. But just before the biggest event of his year, even maybe his career, it's like, bro, what are you even trying to do here? Sorry. What is this? What is this? We had a good team on paper. Unfortunately, the game was played on grass. IG 2025. What? What? Wait. Oh my god, that is ridiculous. You're not serious. You're not serious with that post. Oh my god. Is Caps leaving? See, look at this guy. He's questioning me about the rumor that I just said. Hey, is Caps leaving G2 or is he leaving Pro? Was he say he's leaving G2 or retiring? Well, my sources tell me that if G2 doesn't play top 8 like I said... Now, I can't tell you these sources, but I will share this piece of information very early on with no credibility. That Caps might leave G2 if they don't make top 8. Rumor has it, and he might go to DNF. Yes, DNF, they want to rebuild around Caps. They want to import the first European player to a Korean team. DNF, I know, man, you're mind blown. They're going to rebuild around Caps in DNF. Started from the bottom, now we're here. That's their logic. They're going to fucking pop off in the LCK next year. 2026 Caps. Just trust me. Trust me. I'm going to make a tweet about it. I want you to all like the tweet. I'm going to do a picture of Caps. It's going to look really sad. Caps sad photo. It's gonna be like the back of his jersey, and it's gonna be, you know. And then when I put a tweet, I want you to all to like it, and then I'm gonna put some emojis in it. Okay, I'm so stupid. I googled Caps, and then it's like, and then he's like in between the photos of the hats. Oh, that's fucking great. That's great. Sorry. Anyway, rant over. Honest opinion. Do you think there's any players that could retire after this Worlds? I have no idea. I have zero idea. Zero idea. Well, Peanut said he's going to retire. That's about it. That's about it. There's rumors that Beryl said in an interview. See, this is like a source. You know, Beryl said at the start of the year that this could be his last year. See, now that's a piece of evidence. You can be like, Beryl could. Now we can speculate. Because he said it. There's a piece of evidence. So yeah, Beryl could retire. Chronicler's retiring. 07. Chat, apparently if you're a subscriber, you can now rewind the stream. A new Twitch feature. Look at this. I'm a reckless subscriber. And now, as a subscriber, I can go back on his stream live and then go back to the live function. Brand new feature! Now I can see what he was doing an hour ago. So if you're a sub, because a lot of people come in the chat and they're like, Caedrel, the VOD's not on. Now what? Now what? Wait, hang on a second. If I'm watching the LEC and the LCK and shit, I need to subscribe then so I can go back in the VOD, right? It's free on YouTube, yeah. It is free on YouTube to be able to do this, I will admit. I will be going to YouTube to check the LEC and the LCK replay. You're not getting my sub. Anyway, where were we? Reddit. He was a Rammus boy, she was a Lulu girl. Shut up. Shut up. The fight for LPL's 4th seed. See, now this is just untrue. This is just untrue. You can't put Drake... IG was literally the highest seed. I need an explanation. Not to rage bait or anything. I just didn't know GenG didn't win Worlds, but they bought their spot from Samsung. Is that why they have 2 stars? Well, I think that they are like related to Samsung in some way. Because people think it went Samsung into GenG. It didn't. It went Samsung into something into GenG, and that was like a handoff. Yeah, KSV. For 1 year, they were called KSV Esports. And then they renamed to GenG after that. And I think that has a relation to Samsung and GenG to then make it so that they are having those 2 stars. Stars do get passed on. I disagree with stars getting passed on, but I do think there is a relation here. I do. Like for example, I think Elements won the LEC, didn't they? They won the LEC in 2014. So GenG aside, Elements won the LEC in 2014. When Schalke bought their spot, they aren't the LEC champions from 2014. It just doesn't work. You just can't convince me of that ever. These could be 2 stars for MSI. They could be 2 MSI stars, or they could be 2 World stars. I have no idea. Meet potential org. They finally have a good jungle support. Cream has grown into a good millionaire. TES has been consistently good domestically. They are really legit this year. Chat, TES have been frauds for 5 years. I will be a doubter when they arrive at the international. Ooh, look at all that gold. Which jungler would be the best for a HLE Peanuts departure? I think if Kanavi comes back to the LCK and joins HLE, that would be the coolest fucking thing ever. It just would. If Kanavi like returns to Korea, HLE, Zeus, Kanavi, Zeka, that just sounds fucking insane. Who the fuck said Piosik? Who the fuck said that? Someone asked me this question before and they said, Caedrel, what are the chances that KT beats GenG tomorrow? And I will tell you, the answer is 0. 0 chance. KT beating GenG last time was a fluke. It was a fluke. If KT beat GenG again, 2 weeks later, I think we should burn the whole esport. Personally, okay? Just my personal feeling towards that, if that were to happen. I think 2025 should just be discounted as a year. Whatever happened, didn't. And we should all just move on. From the second KT celebrates to winning the series, we end the year and we come back in January. We don't even do Worlds. That's my opinion. That's what I would do if I was the global commissioner of LoL Esports. I would make the announcement that we will be shutting down until 26. And Worlds is cancelled. And it's all KT's fault. I don't want to be that guy, okay? I'm... Where is it? I just lost it. I just lost it. Where is it? Okay, I don't want to be that guy. So don't call me that guy. I'm a big Hammerlife fan. I am. But it's like, here's our World 2025 jersey. And it's like... Okay. Every year, it's the same. I would love it if they went a bit like... It's the same design, just different colors or inverted. You know what I mean? And I would love if HLE like cooked something up, you know? It's like their colors are white, orange, and black. So it's either black, white, or it's white, goldy, or it's white. It's like the same design, just permanently inverted. You know? Because you know what they did that I thought that was sick last year at Worlds? Their fucking jackets at Worlds last year were insane. Like, look at that motherfucker. Holy shit. That was Don levels. But then they take the jacket off and it's like, oh, it's the same jersey again. It's the same jersey. The jacket was insanity. I feel like they could just absolutely aura farm. They have so many, like, players with insane aura. They just need those jackets and a good jersey. I can't wait to do a jersey rating list. I need to see everyone's World's jerseys ASAP, because I know there's going to be some fucking shit ones. And there's going to be some complete aura ones. But GenG and T1 have both decided to go black. And that's all I know so far. Humble Lives is the same. Is anyone else released their World's jerseys yet? DK, no. Ooh, DK, ooh. Caedrel! What? No, that's not me. That wasn't me. Is T1 at Worlds? Bro, don't get me started on my rant about planes again. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, I'll rant about it one more time. Why is it called play-ins? Why does it say they qualified to Worlds? I don't get it. For the last 14 years, play-ins. If I told you, let's say you didn't watch the format explainer, and you are a League of Legends fan who watches Worlds, and I told you play-ins, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Yes, minor regions and weak teams trying to qualify to the event. So why is T1 versus IG a play-in spot? What? For the last 14 years of international, like, is it the word labeling? I don't know what it's called when you call something something. Play-ins is just the minor region area, you know? They try and get into the top area. So why is it T1 versus IG play-ins? Sorry, we're back. We just had a minor inconvenience of rage bait. So the draw of EMEA Masters is done. Los Ratunis are playing on the Monday. A BO1 versus Fusk. Looks like they thought they were heretics, but then... I don't know. What the fuck happened there? We're against heretics, I guess. What the fuck is that? That's just fucking forgery at that point. It's fine, we'll expose the frauds. It's a big bracket. There's rumors that they're renaming back to LCS next year. Good, because if they didn't, that product's fucking dead. Why is it that... Wasn't LCS viewership, like, slowly climbing its way back last year? Who the fuck decided to shoot themselves in the foot and be like, I swear to God, this happens every other year or so. Someone comes along and it's like, I know how to fix it. And then everyone's like, no, it's a bad idea. And they're like, no, it's, you know. And then they do it. And then they have to wait an entire year to see that it's bad. And then they have to revert it. Next time they hear someone come in the office and they're like, I have an idea. Bro, you just be kicked. Just shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. The boat was starting to fucking float. Now it's sinking again.